Hello everyone, my name is Ashish and welcome to the Xadmin channel. So today in this lecture we are going to discuss how to enable the cross-origin resource sharing for your REST API. So guys, basically this concept is used for the security purpose and where you can have a fully control on your application, like you can add restriction, like who can access your API resource or who cannot access it. So guys, let's understand this, how we can add restriction and on what basis we can apply restriction on your API. So let's understand this with a small example so that guys it will be easy for you to understand the concept. So let's say that I have an application with the name myApplication, which is hosted on port number 8080, and it can be accessed by different client with a different URL. So in my application, I can add a restriction like who can access my application resources or who cannot access it. So also I can add restriction on the URL. It means that I can add restriction to a particular URL or a particular endpoint. So for the URL restriction, you need to specify in the my application which URL you want to restrict. All right. So guys, let's suppose that I added the HTTP localhost 9091 port number. Then it is going to only allow with the URL containing the port number 9091, and other than that it is going to deny that request. So that it is all about the cross-origin resource sharing. So now guys, I will create the two Spring Boot application, one with the name myApplication and the other with the name myApplication client. So I will try to access myApplication resource with the myApplication client project. So how you okay, and guys I will also show you how the cross-origin resource errors come. All right, and then I will show you how to deal with it and how to enable the cross-origin resource sharing error. All right, so guys, let's start the development. So first of all, I will create the two project of the Spring Boot with the help of my Spring Initializer. So let's hit the Spring Initializer website, and here I will keep a Maven project and the Spring Boot 2.31. so let's change the group to the com.xadmin, and the artifact name I am going to change this as a myApplication. All right, and here I will add the dependency, the Spring Wave. So guys, only Spring Wave I am going to add. So generate this. So let's save this to the music folder, and again I am going to create one more application or the project with the name myApplication client. All right, and here I will add one more dependencies like a theme leaf. All right, so guys, theme leaf I am using to allow the HTML and also to deal with the AJAX call, okay, in the client side. So guys, I have added the two dependencies like the Spring Wave and a theme leaf, and I have changed the project name with the myApplication client. So generate it. So let's save this. Now guys, I am going to import this to my Eclipse. All right, so for that, go to the file, open from file system. So let's choose a directory where we have saved our project. Sorry guys, so guys, before that I have to export this. All right, so guys, I have to extract this project because guys we have downloaded in a zip format. All right, so let's extract it here. Now guys, I will do an import. So you have to select the myApplication and open it and finish this. So guys, in the same way I am going to import my myApplication client project also. So hit the directory, search for the place you have saved your project. So myApplication client, hit open and then finish it. So guys, I have added the myApplication and the myApplication client project to my Eclipse. So guys, here guys, I want that my application would run on the 8080 port number, and I want that the myApplication client should run on the port number 9090. So let's go to the resource application properties, and let's here add server.port with the 9090. All right, so let's save this. So guys, I want that my application client should run on 9090 port and my application project should run on 8080 port, which is a default port. All right, so now guys, I am going to add a controller to my application. So let's go to the Java, inside my application Java. All right, so here guys, I am going to add this, and guys, I'm going to make this as a REST controller. So add annotation REST controller, and I'm going to make one method with the return type string. So let's say the method name as a welcome. All right, so let's return a dummy string here. So welcome to the xadmin application. All right, so guys, this is a dummy. So let's add a get mapping and let's pass the URL pattern here. So here guys, I want to access with the URL having a access. All right, so guys, get mapping I have done with the access, and I have created a method and I have assigned this as a REST controller. So this is the changes I have done to my application file. All right, so guys, so let's save this. Now guys, let's go to the client and let's change the my application client application, and guys, inside this I will make this class as a controller class. So guys, I am making this as a controller because we are going to access the my application project resource with this my application client. So that's why I have made it as a controller. And now let's create one method in the same way, return type is string. So let's name this method as a client, and here I will pass a dummy string. So let's say I am passing home. All right, so let's annotate this with a get mapping, and here guys, I want to give the URL pattern for the any request. So guys, I will add a backslash so that it is going to allow for the any request. All right, so guys, still here I have added the my application client application. All right, and now guys, what I will do, so guys, from the my application client I will access the my application project. So for that guys, I have to create like a JS file, a JavaScript file, and inside the JavaScript I will write a Ajax call. I will do Ajax call, and the Ajax call is going to access the my application. All right, so let's go to our static. So guys, inside the resource folder we have a static folder. So right click and let's search for the JavaScript. So JavaScript source file. So let's give this name as a portal.js, and let's finish this. So guys, inside this portal.js I am going to write my Ajax call. So guys, let me write this and then I will explain you. So guys, I have written the portal.js file, and guys, inside this you can see that we have written a document.ready, and inside the document.ready we are running a method or a function, and inside this I have access portal ID. All right, and this guys I am going to define in my HTML file. Okay, so guys, this is a function, and inside the event.prevent default, and then I am doing a Ajax get method. So this method will be called, and inside this guide I am doing a Ajax call, and here my URL pattern is like HTTP localhost with the port number 8080 and access. So guys, if you will see in my myApplication.java, you can see that we have a method, and here the get mapping is access. So guys, it is going to try to access this with the URL access, and guys, the response of this will be stored in result, and guys, I am going to add this response to my HTML with the ID API response. All right, so now guys, I have written my JS for the Ajax call, and now I am going to create one HTML file to show you. Okay, so for that let's go to our template. So let's right click to the template. So let's add a HTML. So search for the HTML5. All right, So guys, I am going to name this HTML as a home HTML. All right, so guys, let's finish this. So guys, if you see that why I am giving this home, because guys inside this, as guys I am returning the home, so guys it will search with the home.html. all right, so guys I have written the name with the home.html. all right, so let's open my home.html, and guys inside this I am going to write the code. So guys let me write this code, and then I will explain you to save my time. So guys, I have added the home.html file, and inside this you can see that I have added a bootstrap mean.css and the jQuery mean.js and the popper mean.js and the bootstrap mean.js with the CDN. Alright, and guys I have imported my portal.js file also to this HTML, and here I have created a container, and I have aligned center, and I have created a button in which my ID is access portal, and here my button name is access my portal. all right, and here the ID is API response. all right, so let's change it to my application so that you will understand my application. all right, so let's save this, and all right, and guys you can see that this is the ID for my response. So guys if you'll go to the portal.js, so guys this is the ID of the button where we will click, and guys it will capture the event, and then guys it will do ajax get method call, and here we have the URL with the port number 8080 and the access. So guys it is going to call the ajax call, and then guys the response will be stored in a result, and guys it is going to attach this result to the HTML with the API response. all right, so now guys I am going to show you this ID in my HTML file. So guys API response is present here, so guys it is going to attach this response to this ID. okay, so let's save this. So now guys I have done everything. I think I have added and I have changed application.properties file with the port number 9090. So now guys I am going to start both my projects. So run as Java application, so same with my application client also, run as, and guys if you see that the my application is running on port number 8080. okay, and the my application client should run on the port number 9090, as I have changed the port number in application.properties file. So guys it should run on 9090. So guys it is running on 9090. all right, so let's go to the browser and let's hit the local host with the 9090 port. So 9090. So guys it should display the HTML file, the home.html file, and guys inside the home.html file we have a button with access my application name. So let me inspect this so that you can see the error which I will. So now guys I am going to hit this button, and guys it is going to do ajax call, and it will access, and guys it will access the my application project. all right, so let's hit this. So guys as I hit this, so guys you can see that we got an error with the access to HTTP request with the origin and has blocked by cross policy, and guys it is doing from origin 9090 has been blocked by cross policy, no access control allow origin, header is present on the request resource. So guys this is the error we get when we try to access any resource. all right, and guys this is the default behavior of your browser if you do an ajax call to access the resource. So now guys we need to give access to my application project. So guys let's go to our Eclipse and let's go to the my application Java file, and here guys I am going to change, and okay, and now guys here I am going to give the access to the Cross-Orgin to the port number with the port number 9090. all right, so for that guys how we can do, so guys as guys you can see that we are accessing this method. all right, so let's provide, so let's add annotation with the name the Cross-Orgin, and inside this guys we have to add the origins. okay, origins equals to http, and here we have to do a local host because I am running in a local host. Alright, and here I have to give the port number of my client, so 9090 is my port number. Alright, so I have to in a string. Alright, so guys, here I have added Cross-Orgin. So let me check it. Cross-Orgin and origins equals to http, and here localhost, and then 9090. Alright, so guys, this is the only thing you have to add, and like the Cross-Orgin annotation, and guys you have to give the URL pattern, and guys I want that the all URL with the port number 9090 should get the access to access my resource. Alright, so now guys I am going to run. So now guys, let's save this file, and now guys I am going to rerun my application, and we are going to see that whether we are going to get the access of my resource or not. So let's restart again, run as Java application. So let's start my client also. Alright, so now guys let's go to the browser, and again let's refresh this. So now guys, again I am going to hit the access my application button, and here guys we are going to see whether it is going to give us the access or not. So guys, here you can see that it give us the access, and guys error is and like the error is gone, and we get the response with the string welcome to the xadmin application. So guys, in this way we have enabled the Cross-Orgin with the URL having port number 9090. Okay, so guys, if you observe this code here, we add the Cross-Orgin in a method label. So guys, what if we have a multiple methods in a controller? Then guys, in that scenario we have to add this annotation to all the methods, right? So guys, this is not the best approach. So guys, you can add this annotation to a class label so that directly it will go to the controller, and guys it will give access to the every methods present in that controller. So guys, what you can do, we can directly save this annotation. So let's comment this, and we can save this to a class label. Alright, so let me show you again so that we are able to access or not. So let me start my server again. So run as Java application. Alright, run as Java application. So let's save this. Alright, so guys, I have shifted this annotation to a class label. So now guys, it should allow to the every method present inside this controller. Alright, so let's go to the Chrome, let's refresh, and let's hit the access my application. So guys, you can see that we are getting the response. Alright, so now guys, we have made this to the class level, and now guys, if I want to disable the Cross-Orgin, so guys, how you can disable the Cross-Orgin? So guys, you can disable the Cross-Orgin by adding the Cross-Orgin, and here guys, with the origin you have to put a star. So guys, this is the only thing you have to do to disable the Cross-Orgin to your application, myApplication. Alright, so guys, you have to annotate with a Cross-Orgin, and then you have to put a star. So let's save this. So again, I am going to restart my server, so that guys, I will show you that my Cross-Orgin has been disabled. So let's go to our Chrome, and now let's refresh. So guys, our home.html has loaded. So now I'm going to hit my access my application. So guys, you can see that we don't get any error, and we get a response. So guys, we have disabled the Cross-Orgin to this controller. Okay, and now guys, let's say that in the scenario, let's say that your application contains more than one controller. Then guys, in this approach you need to write or use this annotation to the every controller. Alright, so guys, in that way you alright, so guys, let's say that you have a n number of controller in your application. So guys, if we are following this approach, then we have to annotate then guys, we have to annotate the every controller by this line, the cross origin. So guys, in this scenario we can make this as a global. So guys, to make this as a global we need to add a method. So let's add a method and make this the cross origin disable or enable as a global for your whole application. So guys, we can do this by adding a method like public, and the return type will, so guys, here the return type will be like a web MVC controller, and the method name is like a configure. Alright, and now I am going to return the object of the wave MVC configure. Alright, and guys, inside this class we have to override the add course mapping. So let's override the add cross mapping method. So let's remove this automated added things, and now I am going to add a implementation to allow or to enable or disable the cross origin. So let's say registry dot add mapping method, and guys, here I have to add a pattern. So guys, I want to allow for the any request, so for that backslash and star. Okay, and now guys, allow origin. So you have to call a method allow origin, and inside this guys you have to add the port number to enable a particular port number for the cross origin, or you can put simply a star to disable the cross origin. Alright, so guys, I have put a star to disable the cross origin for my whole application. Alright, so guys, this is a bunch of code you have to write to make it as a global for your whole application, and you have to annotate this with a bin annotation. Alright, so guys, this is the thing you have to do. So you have to write a method, and here you have to return the wave MVC configure method, and guys, inside this you have to override add course mapping, and inside this you have to add mapping, and here I am doing any request URL pattern, so backslash star and then allow origin, and guys, inside this you can write this port number also to give access to a particular port number URL, or you can directly disable a cross origin from your whole application by putting a star. Alright, so guys, I have guys, I have disabled the cross origin from my application. Alright, so let's save my class. So let me restart my application again as a Java application, and then I will show you in the browser that whether we are going to get the permission to access my resource or not. So I have started, so let's go to the Chrome and let's hit, and so guys, I am going to again hit the access my application. So guys, you can see that we got a response as a welcome to the xadmin. So guys, it means that we are able to disable. So guys, for that you have to comment this also. So guys, I have forgotten to comment, so whether it will take this or this. So guys, you can comment this, and guys, in this way I have made this a global for your whole application. Alright, so guys, you have to comment this annotation because guys, we are making this as a global. So guys, we no need to annotate with a class level annotation. Alright, so guys, in this way I have shown you guys the three way to use the cross origin. So guys, you can you can enable or disable the cross origin to a method label for a particular method, or guys, you can do for a whole controller by writing a annotation to your class label. Alright, or guys, you can make this a global for your whole application by just adding this method and writing this implementation. Okay, and guys, here you are doing a star, it means that you are disabling the cross origin resource sharing. So guys, this is all about how to enable the cross origin and also how to disable the cross origin to your whole application, to enable a cross origin to a particular port number, or to disable for whole URL. Alright, so this is all this about the cross origin. Thank you and have a nice day guys. See you in the next lecture.